I got one more video to show you. So this is the assignment that I gave you guys for Thursday. And this is actually going from an improper fraction like this, so where the top number is bigger than the bottom number, into a mixed number where you have that whole number and then a proper fraction. So I'm actually going to show you two different ways to do this, because some people just find it easier to do it this other way that I'm going to show you. I personally like method one, but I'll leave it up to you guys which way you want to do it, okay? So the first thing, and this is what the video was showing you, the first thing is you've got to notice that this top number is larger than the bottom, okay? And then when we look at fractions, fractions can also be thought of as division. So this is our division bar. Now you've got to think back maybe to unit 3, I think it was, or where we talked about long division. But if you know your basic facts, this really isn't super difficult, but you can write it as long division if you want to. So your numerator is going to be inside the house, okay? And your denominator is outside of the house. So this is 14 divided by 3. What we say in class is how many 3s can you fit into 14? Now, if you know your times tables, that's pretty easy. But if you don't, you can skip count. So we would say 3, that's 1. 6, that's 2. 9, that's 3 3s. 12, that's 4 3s. And then 15 is 5 3s. So 3 can only fit into 14 1, 2, 3, 4 times, because 15 is too many. We talked about this when we did the division unit, okay? And then we do 4 times 3 is 12, because those are the steps to division. You divide, and then you're going to multiply, subtract, and then you would bring down, but at this point we're done. So I like to think of this as my backwards check mark. This is my whole number, my top number. Bottom number always stays the same. So we would say that 14 thirds is equivalent to 4 2/3. So you just changed it to a mixed number. Now the other method I want to show you, I'm going to take a different problem. I'm going to take, let's try 17 fifths, okay? Y'all have gotten really good at decomposing through our number talks that we do. So you can think of this as decomposing. So if I wanted to pull out 1 whole out of 17 fifths, you know that would have to be 5 fifths, okay? Well, if I take 5 fifths from 17, now I'm left with 12, okay? Well, I could take out another whole. 1 whole would be 5 fifths here. So if I take 5 away from this 12, 12 minus 5 would give me 7. Well, now I've got 7 fifths. I can take out another 5 fifths. So if I took 5 from 7, now I'm left with 2 fifths. Now at 2 fifths, I can't take out another whole. I don't have 5 more fifths to take out. So I'm just going to stick that little 2 fifths there on the end. And this would be 1 whole, 2 wholes, 3 wholes. So that's your whole number 3. And then you have 2 fifths left over. So 17 fifths is equivalent to 3 2 fifths. Now, in my opinion, I just like to say, how many 5s can I fit into 17? And I know that I can fit 3, because 5 times 3 is 15. It takes 2 more to get to 17, and then my bottom number stays the same. So there's different methods and different ways that you can think about this. But it does take some practice, and it takes some getting used to. We're going to work on it when we come back to school next week, but I really wanted you guys to see kind of how you felt about it and kind of get used to doing it a little bit, just to make our lives a little bit easier when we get back to school. I hope that helps, guys.